Well, it's been a very wet time and I haven't been able to do a lot of field work like fixing fencing posts and stuff, but I thought today I'd get out in the field and just try and chop a bit of that apple tree up that blew down. You can just see over there if I zoom down, just where are we? There we go. That apple tree there that blew down, I don't know, a month or two ago. I'm going to just try and trim a bit off it. I won't have time to saw it all up, but I can just make a start on it. Okay, so I'm down here by the tree, the old apple tree. It's still incredibly wet down here. You can see in the roots there. I mean, it's not a good place to have a tree if it's waterlogged like that all the time, so maybe that's part of the reason why it came down, but it's not too bad a task to chop this up. I haven't got the big chainsaw with me, I've only got this little small one at the moment. It's a little Stihl 025. It's pretty old now, it's about 25 years old, that chainsaw. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim up some of the light stuff off it, which we can burn on a bonfire. And then what I might do is I might just log it into bits, because sometimes it's easier for me to log it when it's on the tree like that and put them in a pile somewhere to dry out and then put them in the woodshed than it is to take the piece away and then have to saw them up again. So I'm just going to take a bit off today. I'm not going to have time to do the whole tree, but you know, it's like all these jobs, you just start a little bit and do a bit at a time when you've got a few minutes and you finally get the job done. So there you can see it doesn't take long to take a few branches off. I mean, I've just kind of literally just whacked them off a bit quick, and you can see here, let me just pick up this log. It doesn't look particularly healthy in the middle of there, so probably, as you can see, it was on the way out. The bark's coming off there anyway, but what I've got is some nice little logs that go straight in the wood burner. Now I'll just stick those in the log shed at some point, and they can just season in the back. I mean, applewood's not the best, but a nice bit of ash or oak burns better really. But you know, all wood's good if you get it for free, isn't it? Really. So I'm just going to stack some of that up before we do a bit more. Okay, so I've got my little pile of logs there, and I've cleared the site a bit of the brush. You've got to keep pushing this out of the way, otherwise it gets in the way really. You don't want to trip over any of it while you have the chainsaw in your hand. So I'm just going to start taking this lot off. I'm not sure how far I'll go. Certainly not going to do that half today. But if I got the chainsaw, I might cope with that if I don't try and go too quick. So just going to tidy that up and see how we go. Well, there we go. I've made a bit of a start. Not a big impact, but you know, you're getting there. I've got some logs off. I've got a bit of brush there, and you know, it doesn't take long to whack through that. I've got the top of the crown off. I might take a few more little logs out of these bits here. There's still some bits of good wood in there and there. With how much you want to bother. I mean, we're not short of wood on the farm, so I'm going to go around and take these off and then work my way back to the trunk. But I think I'm going to quit now. I've got some other jobs to do, so I just made a little start. But also I'm going to come back another time with the big chainsaw for this one, because this little chainsaw's alright for doing the branches around the edge here, these small ones. But when you get sort of bigger stuff like this blade's not really long enough, so I'm going to come back with a bigger chainsaw to get some logs out of this length here. But we'll see how we go when I've finished a bit more. I'll have a look another day.